Are you struggling to write a statement for immigration purposes? This video is for you. My name is Jorge Molina. I am an immigration attorney based in Dallas-Fort Worth, for serving clients worldwide. And today we're going to be talking about how to draft a statement for immigration purposes. All right, so immigration law is very paper intensive. One of the things that, whether it's CIS or an immigration judge or another immigration agency in the US is hoping to read, or they expect to see in some files, are statements, whether it's from family and friends, the petitioner, the beneficiary, the person actually applying for the benefit, or the person requesting the person requesting the benefit for the other individual, right? So statements are very important. And depending on who your audience is, you want to change a few things, okay? But today we're going to be talking about what are the main things to bear in mind, okay? So rule number one, you cannot lie, all right? When you're submitting a document to immigration, you're doing so under penalty of perjury. As a matter of fact, if you submit it to the immigration court, you need to have a statement certifying that everything that you're saying is complete, true, and correct. All right, so that's rule number one. Make sure anything you say there is true and you can back it up. Rule number two, identify yourself, right? So who you are, and if you're the one seeking the benefit, explain why, or if you're not, why are you writing the letter on behalf of this person? Also state your date of birth, current address, and then start the story, right? So if you're writing your own story and you're in immigration court, you need to explain how did you end up in immigration court. It's very helpful if in the statement you stress any remorse or any lessons that you learned from having done something bad, right? If that is the case. But if you're writing a letter on behalf of someone, make sure you identify how you know that person, how well you know that person, and why you think this person is a good person, right? So, for example, I know this person from church, and I know they're church-going people. They're involved in the church. They have helped these families with this, or they helped in this drive, and then all these other things. So details are very important. So importantly, right? So let's not lie, let's identify ourselves, and then tell a story, right? Now, one of the things that people struggle with is that perhaps, their grammar is not the best, they don't have the best words to describe something. So in those cases, what I recommend is start with an outline, right? Just introduction, your name, how you know this person, and then keep adding. Now, if you're working with an attorney, the attorney can ask you the right questions for you to develop the statement. Also, keep in mind what the standard is. Are you trying to show that a person is a good person? Are you trying to show that a person has lived in the United States for so long? Are you trying to show that you know this person very well? Or are you trying to show that someone else is going to suffer if this person is deported, right? Are the children going to suffer? Is the spouse going to suffer? Perhaps the parents, right? So bear in mind why you're telling this story, right? It's not just from your perspective, right? You got to tell the story depending on who the audience is. If it's an immigration judge, the immigration judge wants to know, why shouldn't I deport this person, right? If it's an immigration officer and they're trying to see if someone deserves a waiver or not, they're trying to see if someone else will be hurt if we don't approve this benefit for this person, right? So bear that in mind. And that's the last advice. Keep your audience in mind. Now, guys, if you need help with the statement, or you really don't know what the standard is, consult an experienced immigration attorney can help you draft the most powerful statement possible for your case. If you like this video, hit like, share, perhaps leave a comment. We would really appreciate that. Again, this is Jorge Molina. Thank you for watching.